Hello. Okay, so here's the deal. I am standing right outside Walmart. Okay, and the parking lot in full view, carts are lined up, cars are coming and going, and this is just me going inside for a casual walk. No list, no plans, just exploring the aisle. So if you are not up for it, you can turn back right now. But if you're curious, just grab a cart and let's just walk into Walmart together. So the first aisle I see is the clearance aisle, and this time it is for school supplies because it is that time of the year. So there's a lot of notebooks, pens, leftover backpacks, folders, and any last survivors from the back to school season. I picked some up for myself. There's also a Subway at the entrance. Sometimes it's McDonald's, sometimes it's Subway. Usually there's something there. The first aisle we go to is the fruits and vegetables aisle, where there's piles of fruits, apples, bananas, cucumbers, carrots, onions, tomatoes. Basically just health goals in high definition. So I just picked some tomatoes. You can take the plastic bags yourself. It's something I do not like actually. I wish someday they bring paper bags. But yeah, for now it's just plastic bags, and you just can carry whatever you want. And then there's meat. There's all kinds of meat here. Seafood, beef, chicken. They're wrapped, chilled, ready for dinner. So you can pick what you want. And that's Walmart is quite big actually. There's probably 150,000 square feet on an average, so you can imagine. And then I go to the refrigerated essential section, where I find milk, cheese, butter, yogurt, the things that are must-haves in our fridges. And then is the frozen food aisle, where there's ice cream, frozen pizza, frozen veggies, when you want to cook straight from the freezer. So there is a variety of things that you can get from this section. I just picked some mozzarella sticks, but I decided not to pick them up, so I put them back. The next aisle is for snacks. Actually, this is the real reason why I come here sometimes. So chips, popcorn, pretzels, salty snacks. Look at the Pringles. The Pringles itself have a small section of their own. There is so many kinds of Pringles that you can get in all sorts of colors. It's really good. And then right beside the snacks aisle is the juices and sodas aisle, where you can get anything from healthy orange juice to just neon colored sugar water. Some of these things really scare me, especially if kids are consuming these. Then there's also like water, fragrance that you can add, or taste that you can add to water, just plain water. There's all kinds of flavors there. And then there's also electrolytes which you can purchase and add to water and drink, just for that twist. And then there is tea and coffee right beside it. Coffee, you can see Walmart's regular brand. Great Value is Walmart's brand, so you can see that. Or you can get coffee from McDonald's or Dunkin' or Starbucks. They're all there on the aisles. Tea, you will get all kinds of flavored tea, from green tea to ginger tea, the tea dust, all of that. And the next logical section is the breakfast section. So you can pick up like bread, or the spreads, pancake mixes, syrup, cereal mountains. Okay, mornings in a box. And I have a favorite here. It's the Great Grain Banana Nut Crunch. So if you have someone coming from the States and you haven't tasted the Banana Nut Crunch, then that is a must-taste item. Next are the candy and chocolates aisle, and oh man, this is has so much variety. You'll find like these big packets of chocolates if you have like a party, or if you want to give it to someone at home, or this is a good efficient buy, I would say. If you have a lot of people to distribute it to, then this is a good buy. There's also small candies, there's Lindt, and all of that as well. And then next is cookies and biscuits. So here, it's the perfect excuse for tea breaks that you didn't plan. There's one particular brand that I like. It's Pepperidge Farm, and that Tahoe biscuit, which has the macadamia nuts and white chocolate, is especially my favorite. I also like Chessman, which is your regular, like a butter biscuit, but it's very good. And then next is the international food section, where you'll find food from India. You'll see like the basmati rice, you'll see a lot of Indian spices, and then from the Asian varieties like noodles, hot sauces. There's also Mexican bean salsa kind of things, and then there's Italian pasta, cheese sauces. It's just an instant global tour for the taste buds. So pasta sauces come in bottles too, so you don't have to make them. There's a variety of like Parmesan roasted, garlic Parmesan, things like that. So you can choose from what you want. And then you go to the canned food, where there is like salami meat or something you may want to put in on a burger. There's canned vegetables, there's canned beans, canned meat. One of my favorites here is the canned tomatoes, and the tomato paste especially, not the diced tomatoes, not the crushed tomatoes, but the paste. It is really good if you're making a tomato based gravy at home. So that's again one recommendation. I would ask you to buy or try those things if you haven't already. The next aisle is the baking aisle. I like this aisle too. Flour, sugar, cocoa, is just all of those. And there's also breadcrumbs with different seasonings. So that's the baking aisle. There's also custard mixes, jelly mixes, ready-made cookie mixes. So all you have to do is just put them and just bake them. And then the spices, of course. There's a variety of spices: garlic powder, onion powder, and thyme, some Italian seasoning that you may not get in fresh, you can find in these spices. So when we move on from the food section, we come to the home section, where the first one is the organization and storage. Baskets, bins, boxes, all of that. There's even folders for kids to take to school, purses, pouches. Those are also there. And then Ziploc bags. And anything that is storage related is there. I found these fun folders for kids with laminated prints. It was really good. And beside it is the stationery aisle, where you'll find all sorts of stationery, colors, pens, files, papers, all of that. And then there's the disposable section, which has paper towels for the kitchen, for the bathroom, and then trash bags, all of that you can find in the disposable aisle. And then moving on to cleaning supplies, this is where you'll find room fresheners and wipes, and the pesticides or the insecticides there. And then there's a lot of broom and mops and cleaning liquids for the bathroom, bleaches, dishwashing detergents, cloth washing detergents, all of that. Then is the kitchen gadgets, where you'll find a variety of gadgets starting from mixer, juicer, and then particularly fascinating are these small $10 gadgets which have come now. It's like a small pancake maker or a waffle maker or a mini version of a crock pot. Those things are also available there for I think less than $10. And then there's cookware, and you will find a lot of variety with cookware. There's bowls, there's cutlery, there's cast iron skillets, pots and pans. There's a lot in this section. And then this is the bakeware, because here people bake a lot. They need all sorts of this. I even saw like silicone bake trays, fascinating toaster oven sets, which I do not know honestly what to do with those, but yeah. You'll also find trays, which can be treated as kitchen gadgets or home decor maybe sometimes. So yeah, there's a lot of fascinating things there. Then there is bedroom essentials like bedspreads, mats, rugs for the bedroom, and then even comforters in like pastel shades. I think these days pastel shades are more in, so to say. So there's comforter sets, bedspreads in king, queen, single bedspreads, and then comforters. So depending on your price range, you can get the comforter set that you want. I also noticed that they're arranged by color. I just really loved these kind of plush comforter sets. The next is bathroom. I think this is also arranged by color. And then there's these mats that you need for your bathroom along with the towels. There's matching sets. So there's shades of blue, shades of beige, all grouped together. And then when you move on, you'll come to the footwear section. Now we'll come to the personal items. So the first you'll see is footwear, and then girls section. I don't know how effective Walmart is for fashion. I come here to buy like basic stuff. Basic, if you need like an active wear or like a jacket, here's where you can come. But other than that, for fashion, I don't know if it is a good place to buy things, if it has that much variety. Next is the baby section, which is crazy because there is so much in this section. There's everything from clothes to food essentials. There's a whole baby world out here. There's purees, there are food solutions for kids, there's organic, regular, and there's all kinds of baby related gadgets. And I even saw this butt paste for babies here, which was kind of so cute. And then there's these gadgets for the babies, which include like driver seat, car seats, and that kind of stuff. And then boys section, here you'll find essentials for boys, anything basic from shirts to clothes for school, jeans, socks, footwear, underpants, all of that you'll find in the boys section. And next is the arts and crafts section. This is a section that makes me happy. Actually, there's all kinds of arts and craft for the kids in boxes, like sets to make different kinds of things for boys, for girls. And then there's a separate things that you can purchase for adult crafts, like buttons and canvas and paints and all of that stuff. This section really makes me happy. The next is the toy section, which is pretty big, and children love this section because there's all kinds of toys, from dolls to cars to balls, there's Lego sets. Legos come in like from small packets, like 100-piece packets, to the big Lego ones. You can find them here. The next thing when you walk out of toys is electronics. You'll find like DVDs. It is not as much as it used to be on the racks right now, but I found some like Polaroid cameras. There's a lot of TV options, and then vacuum cleaners and sound bars. So yeah, you can even find watches, cameras, all of that there. And then there's the sporting goods sections for sports and balls and nets and all of that. And then when you go, it's the home goods aisle. So I see that now carpets are coming in very like light shades. There are not too many colorful carpets there, which I like. And then there's home decor. Again, this is a happy place for me. It's an instant cozy upgrade for your home. Small things you'll find here like cushions, candles, wall art, interesting pieces. There's even these fragrance oils that you can add to freshen up the air. Different, very unique kind of pieces in the home decor section. I just love these candles. I was trying to find myself some good candle to take home. Next is pet care. I do not have a pet, so I can only browse through this. I just saw what was there. So it's just like items for pets. And then I moved on to skincare, where there's all kinds of some are kept inside lock and key. There's just some which are available for purchase straight away, like all kinds of creams and different things for the skin. And then right beside it is the cosmetics aisle. So everything from nail paints to brands like L'Oreal, NYX, ELF, Maybelline, Milani. You'll find all of those cosmetic items there. So even hair colors, there's a section dedicated to hair care for shampoos, conditioners, curling creams, volumizing creams and all of that. And then for hygiene, I just included fragrance and hygiene. Perfumes are under lock and key. And then there's a lot of items for oral care, personal hygiene like deodorants. Secret is actually a good brand, so if you get your hands on it, you could try that. Then is pharmacy. So there's over-the-counter drugs, a lot of them placed on the racks where you can just pick up some and go. And then there's also a pharmacy where there is a consultant who sits there and for them to make prescriptions and which you can take home. There's also supplements like Kraton supplements or all kinds of multivitamin, women health related supplements, so all of that. And then the women's section. Now this is logistically and cleverly placed close to the entrance, and you know why. So I wouldn't come here for fashion, but for essentials, basics, sure, why not? I mean, they also have some like basic tops and pants which you can get, of course, and I have done that many times. But I'm just saying, for fashion, if you're looking for something spectacular, this may not be the place. And then after all that shopping, I go to the billing counter. So there are assisted billing counters and self-checkout counters. So I usually prefer the self-checkout. So it's just so much easier, especially if you need to weigh the items that you bought. Sometimes like I purchased the tomatoes and I need to weigh them, then there's a scale there, you can put the tomatoes there and it'll weigh it for you. So it's pretty simple and easy to do that. And then from all that shopping, when I was tired, I just decided to get myself a coffee. So went into Subway, got some coffee for myself. I should have done this when I entered, but I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so I got that, and then that was my day at Walmart. Now I remember when I came to the US for the first time, I used to spend like a whole day at Walmart. I used to come at like 10 in the morning and I used to hang around till like 4 p.m. I used to eat at McDonald's inside Walmart, but yeah, it's a very nice place. If you need to spend time, need to get stuff, you'll find it all under one roof. So yeah, you've made it. You've officially survived this Walmart walk with me. Thanks for visiting, and I'll see you again next time. Same cart, another adventure. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye.